I remember diving into the water, going underneath the boathouse. Now, there was no gaps, no places to sit under there for air. And when I came up, my friends were over the side, completely freaked out. One of them had gone under, but they couldn't find me. And they said that I was gone for, I think it was something ridiculous, like 8-9 minutes, maybe even been a little bit more. I don't know. So that, needless to say, was another, yet again, strange incident in my life.
Seems to be water is a strange thing with you. Obviously, I wanted to bring up, I know I might be moving forward again in the bio here, but I wanted to bring up the fact that there's this rumor of your DNA being modified in some way. Are you going to be able to get into that?
Oh, there's so many rumors, and there's so many people that have their own theories. It's quite interesting. That's been a huge buzz on the internet right now about me. It's actually my DNA. Everything from me being a cloned reptilian that came here during the Vietnam War to me being a human dolphin hybrid. Oh yeah, no, really, I've actually been quite entertained observing, all these theories about me. I have to take light at some things.
Here's a chance to let it out.
I've had some people who have done some extensive research on me, and they found the anomaly with my eyes the most interesting thing about me. My eyes are definitely unique in nature. Now, they do change colors a lot, but there are a lot of people on this planet who have that occur. The difference is, and again, there may be others like this, my eyes don't just change color. I've had now 5 accounts of people witnessing my eyes actually change, and I'm talking about the pupil changing shape. The latest incident was with this friend of mine that I was helping out in another state, and she said that she actually watched me physically change. Now, this wasn't like Incredible Hulk type stuff, but she definitely said that my facial features and even my body actually changed. I haven't had a chance to get into more detail with that. I plan to, though. But I will tell you this. This friend of mine was part of several projects, and she wouldn't make that up. I know this person very, very well, as well do several other people who were involved in several Mark Ultra projects. Another one of these incidents, I know I'm getting off track with my little bio thing, but this is, something that people need to hear. On 4 other occasions, and several people witnessed this. One time it happened actually with quite a number of people around. Scared them. They left. On 4 occasions when I became very angry about a subject matter or something, this is why I've really had to work on my temper. Because when I get mad, strange things occur. One incident, I was mad. This was at the place I used to live. And right at that moment I got angry, a person said that my eyes changed, and right then the TV was pulled away from the wall so hard that it ripped the coax cable and the back of the TV clean off. Another incident, same thing, got angry, I started to change, and a door that I had shut, that was latched shut, flew open. On a 3rd time, it was all my kitchen cabinets opening and shutting at the same time. And on another occasion, this is the one where there was a bunch of people around, and they got freaked out and they left, where, again, I got angry about something, eyes changed, and a solid oak 6-foot coffee table raised off the ground, all 4 legs, about 3 inches in the air, and slammed down really hard. So I think you can probably gather why I stay away from hostile situations.
Yeah, totally. Well, with that Celtic background, they got a temper.
Well, yeah, and you know, I have to say, tempers definitely run in the family, but of the family members I'm in contact with, we've all had to find our own adjustments for controlling the McCollum temper, which is definitely a hot one. You know, I can say this: my sister's probably in the chat room, and she can account for that. Oh, another thing that my sister had told me, and this one has been really disturbing. She told me of an incident when I was very, very young. I don't remember the details, and I don't know if I've ever formally apologized, so sis, I'm sorry, but apparently I was chasing her with a butcher knife. I don't know what happened. I don't know why, but that really, still to this day, bothers me a bit, because I would never do anything to harm a family member consciously, and hope to God never subconsciously. Sorry about that noise. I'm actually walking around while I'm talking with you. I'm staying in public while I'm doing this radio show.
That's amazing. I happened to notice that. I heard a motorcycle go by. I heard a couple other things. I thought, is he really, like, talking out, like, in public?
I am. I'm actually, you know, it's no secret where I live. I'm actually right now in Old Town Pasadena, walking up and down Colorado Boulevard in the middle of all the things, sharing the story. And yes, I'm getting some interesting looks, but that's okay.
You do your thing,
so
man.
I'm taking you and all of your viewers on a walk with me, whether you like it or not.
Nice. Beautiful.
Okay, so I don't know. Do you have any questions about that thing before I go back into telling my story?
Oh no, that was nice. Thanks for sharing. I think you left off there where you had you were 15 years old. 15.
Okay, now I was either 15 or 16 when it happened. I'm not entirely sure. Now let's go to when I'm 16.
About swimming in underneath the dock and all that.
The next incident, this was quite interesting. When I was 16, I decided that I wanted to go into the military. But at that time, I already had alters. They had already done I do have some memories of the waterboarding. I have another memory that I forgot to explain of when I was much younger. Remember being hooked up to this machine and having these tubes and wires going into my left knee. So they had already done quite a bit to me. Okay, so 16, I go to these recruiting offices, and they don't have anything to do with me. The Army, the Navy, the Marines, or the Air Force. So I'm thinking, okay, that's fine.
That's odd.
Then one day I get
very odd.
Well, here's why. I come home one day, and I find a huge manila envelope in the mail for me. With, and it said U.S. Coast Guard on it. I thought, well, this is odd. I'm sure, obviously they knew how to contact me for definite reasons. So I was told to go to a recruiting office in Vancouver, Washington, and go meet with some people.
Your sister forgives you, by the way. She just typed that in there.
Oh, thanks. Love you, sis. Okay, so I go to this recruiting office, and I meet this first-class petty officer and this master chief. And instead of sitting down in the front because they had other people in there, they had me go to this back room. I sit down with them, and they proceed to tell me that I have been selected as my duty is to go into the United States Coast Guard, and that I will be going after the summer